Oh, Roman's not even there. What's left? Who's gonna do the recap now?
Oh no.
Andy's gone.
Writing this took so long.
Are you actually
Yeah, a
finished?
lot.
How exciting.
Yeah, last week was 3 pages of notes for me. A lot of shit happened. Is this bard called Binded by the Light? Oh my god, it is. Oh my
I love it. This is like my weekly opportunity to listen to Bardcore. Makes me happy.
Blow your mind here. You can listen to Bardcore whenever you like. Every
Don't
day's an
encourage.
opportunity.
Don't encourage him. There was a whole when I was like sick and dying for a whole week. It's not all they fucking played.
Correlation or causation?
Matter.
That's right.
Definitely causation.
Anytime you want to get going, Yodi, I'm ready.
People are chatting.
Not allowed. We're on the stream. Stop socializing. We're meant to be producing content. Get your shoulders out. Cover your nips. Let's go.
All right. I've got a few burps.
Pull the microphone close.
Yeah. Last time on Lathander's gang, after vanquishing the cultist incursion, we started the session with a well-dressed administrative hobo saying that a statue has gone missing from the town square. When questioned, the official says that there was a growing statue in town and that it's gone missing and that it must be found. We investigate the center of town and get an eerie sense of dread the closer we get. We ask the official what is he an official of and where his boss, the mayor, is. He states that there has never been a mayor of Red Larch and gets increasingly confused the more we question him. The official runs off in his delirium and heads to the All Faith Shrine, where when inside he rambles about something is watching him. When questioned again, he seems to have forgotten that he ever mentioned anything watching in the first place, and has started rambling to the gods. Quark and Kolob during this time heard an ominous sound emanating from the north. The gang then went to investigate to the quarry to investigate and found an unpaid intern who had some maps depicting that there was no statue in the center of town. But when asked about a building in the town that we would assume to be the mayor's office, the intern brushed it off that it was an unimportant building. The gang then went to investigate the assumed to be mayor's office, and Embez was adamant that the building was an official administrative building due to the signage out front. After snooping around the house, they found nothing inside the building besides a letter that seemed to be noteworthy, but we're not sure why. Yodelik uses Dispel Magic on the note, and it said
You deafened yourself.
blood.
Was that intentional? Oh, that was intentional, guys.
We then went to the pub.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Oh.
We then went to the pub next door to see if anyone had seen anything. We had started drinking and then came across the priest from the All Faith Shrine. The priest said that there's usually 2 priests in the town, and it was odd that the new one hadn't arrived when they shouldn't have been there weeks ago. The priest goes for a smoke and offers Embez a lighter, and Embez nearly jumps out of her seat in fright. The group asks Embez what is wrong, but she assures us that nothing is wrong at all. After a few more rounds, Embez suddenly leaps through the window, dagger in hand. The gang rushes outside to see what the issue was, but find nothing is wrong at all besides a trail of blood that seems to lead to somewhere in the ground. Sensing something is amiss, Embez went back inside the inn and got the townspeople to start digging all throughout the roads by conjuring an illusion that she had just dug out gold from the ground and that there was plenty of it everywhere. When she came back outside, she was carrying a bag and said that there was a letter in bird speak, so the bag must be somehow related to Quark. When she got closer to the gang, we were able to see that there was blood dripping from her arm with the words, "It comes from the ground. You see it in reflections written in the blood on her arms." The gang peers through the reflection of the broken glass to see that there's an area of dirt that the townspeople of Red Larch seem to be avoiding when digging in their lust for gold. Jet pedals backwards towards the patch of the dirt with instructions from Yerlich and blasts the dirt with his gun. Through the reflection, everyone but Jet can see that there is some form of Hydra has emerged from the ground. this is where I started to like really wrap it up. Fighting ensues, and Jet casts silence on the Hydra, and we notice that the Hydra can now be seen even without looking in the reflections. Quark heroically tries to fight the Hydra from inside its mouth, while the rest of us defeat the false Hydra. It then dawns on them how much has been amiss in the town, and that's it.
So
Can
dramatic.
you send me that recap? Just in case I ever want to tell the tale of my false Hydra.
Just like
Sure.
ah.
Or try and send an email or something.
Yeah, I wish you made more of a big deal at the start. Like I could have recorded the session or something.
Or just clip it.
No, the session, last week's session, Dylan. It's gone for
Oh yeah.
Dude, we never knew how
It'll
epic
live on
it
in
was
our
gonna be.
minds.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now.
Exactly. Yeah, I was
More
wondering
we
if
forget.
whether everyone was gonna be like, "Oh, you're muted."
Yeah. It was very good. I really liked it.
Rule.
Alrighty.
I've been so focused on the last session, I actually haven't thought at all what I want to do next.
Well, you're in a bit of. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Stuff's happening. What's up?
Well, there's a whole lot of people dead, and a main street that's been dug up. Or do
No.
we? We're
We
remembering
rem-
now.
We remember now.
So the false Hydra song has stopped. You are no longer under its influence. You recall like all the things
That happened.
that happened.
It has
I'm
dawned
pretty
on
sure.
you everything that you miss.
So like you know Gra's dead. You know the
Priestess.
the priestess is dead.
We know that Mayor's dead.
Yeah. Because
Mm.
yeah.
So we've like just killed the Hydra, haven't we? That's where we stopped.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So we're
think so,
still
yeah.
like. Oh, does that mean the town can suddenly see it? I guess they would have ran away like when
Yeah.
we started fighting, so that's
Yeah.
fine. So it's just us.
Well, yeah.
I think they didn't see the Hydra, but we were like blasting shit everywhere, like doing
Yeah,
stuff.
that's when they
like,
freaked
ran
out and ran away.
Yeah.
I think
they
we
were
like
just,
grabbed
they
the.
backed away. They're like, "You guys are crazy. I don't know what's going on here." But the gold can't be worth getting shot by a crazy little blue gnome.
Pew 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 pew. Oh, I hate it so much.
I almost want to like bring the body to like the middle of town and just sort of like restore the statue.
Oh my god.
It's like, we have saved your town again. You owe us big time.
The townsfolk are sort of like some are like vomiting. Some are like sort of breaking down in sobs as they realize like the consequences of what's happened. Like it is a bit of like there's a lot of emotional trauma that's going on right now. You know, following the physical trauma.
Whole lot of dead
They're
people that they're
just
suddenly aware of. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, like the it's not like the whole town was eating. The Hydra was still in its like adolescence.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, there's no way we would have been able to defeat it if it was any older. I did some like reading on it. It's cool. Cool. Let's go back to the inn then. What else are we gonna do?
Jet's gonna climb up on top of its body and just be like, it's like, friends, this has been a mighty traumatic evening and past few weeks from, the things that are coming back to us all. There's gonna be a whole lot to clean up in the morning. I think all we can do for the moment is drink this night away. Celebrate the lives of the people that this Hydra has taken from us. And then look to how we can move forwards with the coming of the light and the coming of Lathander and the new day. And he's gonna like jump off the Hydra and like walk away.
I start like clapping.
Roll me performance.
Oh, and before he jumps off, he's gonna like hold his gun up and just like ignite it and then walk off.
All right.
Oh,
That was a good little performance.
I feel so bad for Jet. He puts all this heart and soul into these charisma checks, and they always suck. You just didn't quite nail the tone. Like they're still in grieving. They're not ready to be inspired yet.
Quark.
Fuck.
Jesus, Jet. I mean, by Lathander, Jet. Ra's body is barely cold. Let us have some time. And Quark, I think he got eaten too.
Yodelurg, you agree with me. Drinking is obviously the solution to this.
Hey, let's get the Dawn here as quick as possible.
Ooh, that's a good line for getting smashed.
Oh, well, I could use a drink at this point. Nice little strawberry mojito would go down very well. Should we check out? Should we check out the other end? It might be a bit quieter.
Hey, do we have a room at the other one? I can't remember.
You've only been in town since this morning, so.
Yeah, I
But
But
we
you
did-
are like local heroes.
We did do a room because like it was like, oh, you're the heroes. You get your pick of the room.
Yeah, that's what they like. We,
But I
we
think
nearly-
I think that was this inn actually.
Yeah, I don't think we ever took the room, but I think we were gonna take
Was
the room
this on that?
facing. Yeah, the one facing the.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you got
Mayor's
you had
office.
Exactly.
All right. Because it'd be pretty late at night now. I.
Sickly. Friends
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to have a long rest. I'm on seven health. I need aid.
So, alright, so you two just go straight to bed. Yodelurg and Jet. One brew, a nightcap.
Jet's gonna just gonna like clap Yodelurg on the back. He's like, I got some business to attend to, and sort of scurry off for a few hours.
Okay, what does Yodelurg do?
I guess I'll join the rest then. I thought I was ready for Jet and I to have a few beers, but
ready to party.
yeah,
Already in pajamas.
It's like Lachlan.
yeah.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, the inn is somber. It has a everyone knows someone who's lost someone, you know. Red Larch will probably never be the same again. But the beer is flowing. It's free for you guys. You have no problems getting a room. Pick of the sweets again. Jen, what's up?
Jet's gonna duck over to the blacksmith and put in a couple hours work over there on a project he is working on.
You have to light up the forge yourself. It's pretty late.
Where was it? Oh, is it over here? It's over here.
Angular.
Mithy, number 9.
Whoops.
No.
Okay. Yeah. You work up a good sweat. It's pretty much the building is closed for the day, but you shimmy through the window. You're small. You might have to do some explaining when someone rocks up, but that's fine.
I'm a hero of the town. It's fine.
Okay. Not the Imperial March. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Not Santa Claus. Oh.
Not plugged into music.
Okay. Yeah. So dawn rises, and I suspect some of you rise with the dawn.
Yep.
Say my goodbye to
Excellent. That's the best time for the to say your piece. Ah,
All right.
yeah.
Cameron, where does the worship of Lathander end with Yodelurg and start with you?
Yeah, it's becoming more blurred line.
You're like, but guys, Lathander has some good principles.
Yeah.
You should look into it. You send us like a Q Lathander YouTube channel.
I'll send you like some pamphlets, and we're having a meet and greet next month.
It's an
Alright.
orgy, isn't it?
They prefer to refer to it as praising the dawn.
Yeah. You can plant some seeds in whatever way you want.
All right.
Exceptional.
So yeah, dawn rises. Town's quiet. It's just a work day. Midweek. People are going about their business.
I asked the barkeep one for some breakfast, but two if there's anyone that brews like potions around here.
Yes. So breakfast is they're like, she's like, that will be no problem. Would you like some tea while you wait, or this new import we've got from Waterdeep called coffee? I don't like it myself. It's very acrid, but I've heard some people love it. Very energizing, apparently.
Ooh, I'll give it a go.
Yes, kind of like the layman's potion, perhaps. But potions, yes. You can probably find potions at... yes. Look, she prefers to keep it on the down low, but Helia at the bathhouse, which is this one, has a...
The breadery?
no, above the breadery, silly.
Oh, the Lavendery or whatever.
Yes.
Reduce the heat from the ovens.
She started off with herbs and whatnot, and one thing led to another, and she dabbles a bit.
That's often how it goes. You start with something simple, and then the next thing you got a cauldron cooking up in your hearth.
Oh, I'm not looking for octopus crack. I'm after some health potions.
Octopus crack.
My uncle had a run-in with octopus crack, and being in Waterdeep, it's everywhere. No. Is that what she's cooking?
Well,
I'm glad I didn't know about that before the Hydra. I would have thought that's the reason people were forgetting everything. Sorry, go on.
The aromas are perplexing, but I must say I'm clean myself, so I really don't know. But I think she's probably their best contact at this point.
Oh, thank you. I will check it out. Thanks for the coffee. Oh, do I like the coffee? Let's find out.
Let's roll.
Let's find out.
Nah.
Oh, it's awful.
You weren't joking when you said it was acrid. Good lord.
Whoa.
That's a D100.
Wow. Okay, that's a terrible coffee. That's like Starbucks $1 coffee level.
Like they haven't pressed the beans,
burnt.
just beans with hot water. It's like,
That's it. That's it.
They made it like tea, yeah.
So it's just beans floating around in water. That's exactly right. Oh, that's perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I want to go there. What are you guys doing?
Fletcher. The Fletcher would be, I think, down south. Yes, at Ironhead Arms. Number 13, the Armoire of Invincibility, I believe it's called on the map.
The Armoire, invincibility.
So it's a relatively busy shop. Like it's sort of got a big courtyard, and there's just armor hanging everywhere. A bit of a state of repair. This hulking half orc, covered in scars, comes out and he's like, "Oh, the hero of the town come to pay me a visit. I'm honored. What can I do for you, my fine feathered friend?"
Quark, the double hero, please, as we are known now.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, double hero.
Quark, I have these feathers I've been collecting. I have feathers and some from my friend Brown. I was wondering if you make arrows out of these. You have to have the sticks and the arrows. I have the feathers. I will have arrows.
Oh, well, if I don't mean to,
Quark, yes, good.
I don't mean to assume here, but and he's holding all the feathers in one hand. He's he points to a barrel of arrows. He's like, "Would these do?"
Quark, no.
Well, okay. Whatever you say.
Those arrows. Take the feathers off. Put the feathers on. These feathers. I got this idea from a friend of mine. She's got feathers. I've been collecting the feathers. I really like it. I said
All right.
2 times.
That is true. Look, give me. I must admit, a bit of a journeyman, Fletcher. So I'm not the fastest in the world, but if you come back by end of day, I should have this done.
That's pretty fast.
I have no idea how long it takes to fletch.
That's what's
I think he's fletching.
Nah.
Fletching a little bit.
How long does it take to fletch arrow?
Well, as long as he's not felching.
How long should it take to fletch some arrows? Archery talk. I can fletch a dozen in 30 to 45 minutes.
No.
Quack. I can fletch a dozen in 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, but I am only a journeyman, and I do, like, these feathers are obviously very important to you. I would not want to make any mistakes.
What is your name?
Oh, of course, I'm Feng Ironhead.
Ironhead?
Yes. Is that funny?
I'm not there.
You're not even there.
Yeah, there.
It must be
He's a bit sensitive about his name.
he is.
It is a funny name for a Fletcher.
Very well, Fang. See you later. When the sun goes past the
Very good. I'll be ready then. Okay. Meanwhile, up at the bathhouse, what's going on there? So you rock up. The scent from the street is powerful. It's it smells like soap and like lavender and roses. But there's also dresses in the window that's clearly for sale. Flowers everywhere. There's it's a really beautiful building. Probably one of the most beautiful buildings in Red Larch, I think.
Beautiful. I walk inside and make myself known to the people inside the building.
Okay, you're approached by a human, just a regular old human woman, wearing quite for the Deseret Valley, quite avant-garde clothing. Sort of a bit of a fashionista of the medieval setting. I don't even know what that would look like, but just imagine it.
It's just a hoodie and jeans.
yeah. It's supreme. And she approaches you and she's like, "Oh, my dear, you must be here to reward yourself for the brutal and cruel events that you've recently endured. How can I be of assistance?"
I was told this. What's your name? Sorry.
Oh, I'm Helia Hanadrum.
Oh, you are Helia. Oh, lovely.
This-
I was told to search for you, but by the barkeep. I was looking for some health potion.
Oh, well, that is definitely not my main course of business, but I do dabble a bit. Yes, come with me. She you wind through her very sort of busy house. There's dresses and mannequins everywhere. You go through some doors, and it's a really steamy room with some baths. A couple women just zoning out, and then back through that into another room. And in this room, it's it's cabinetry. And there's lots of little vials along the walls. And she's like, "Well, these are some of my recent experiments. What are you interested in again, sir?"
I suppose just sometimes when me and the boys are battling things like false hydras and poultices, we just need a little bit of a pick me up, I would say, during. Otherwise, we tend to just faint.
Well, that's
So yeah,
quite
something
interesting.
to just, give us more.
a bit of an
Health.
energizer, a bit of pep. Well, have you on that note, have you tried Kofi?
I tried it at the bar, but it wasn't great. I hated it. It just tasted like hot water and had some floaty stuff in it. It was a bit.
Yes, I find its effects a bit too mild. I might have something a bit stronger for you, just to rifle around. And she presents you with 3 different vials. A small red one, a medium, like, red, but a bit, like, a sort of, like, roiling red, and then quite a large red one, which just sort of sparks with a bit of, like, electricity every now and again, and she sort of, like, very gingerly puts that one down.
Me, the sparky one seems interesting. What's up with that?
Oh, yes, that's, one of my finest works, though I must admit it is a touch unstable. I'm a bit self-taught, you see, so I just I don't have I can't guarantee the quality of my goods the way you might in a big town, you know. But it does definitely pack a pop.
I can hear that.
Yeah, it sort of sizzles a bit.
I think. What about these 2 little ones here?
Well, the smallest, of course, is you know, I've mass produced these basically, and I churn them out like they're nothing. I use them generally for the townsfolk when they get injured out on the farms. I don't. I give them to the local doctors, but they say they're a real first aid kit. You know, first aid in a bottle is what they call them.
Oh, love the sound of that.
And
And the
then
medium is the same, just bigger?
well, again, it's a bit of a stretch of my abilities, but it's more of a long-term thing. Like, it's I found that by mixing in, crushing up stone out of the quarry that's been deep underground, it sort of acts as like a slow release potion. So it will keep healing you in smaller increments, but for a longer period. Most of the time.
Sounds good. I'll take.
There
how
is
many?
a small chance of stone form affecting you, but you know the potions are a bit of a risk.
Stone
I think
form?
it's
You
wild.
mean we'll be petrified?
Oh, only temporarily.
Oh, that should be fine. I might take. Well, since you mass produce the little ones, I might take quite a few of those. Maybe 8, and maybe 2 of the bigger ones.
Well, I've got 10 of the small ones in stock, so 8 is fine, and you're 2 out of 2 for the medium ones. You sure you don't want one of the big ones?
It just seems very scary with its crackling. I guess you could try and sell it to me.
Yes, well, look, that one's on the house.
Oh, if it's, I should hope they're all on the house, considering I saved your life.
Well, I would love to make them on the house, but this is a substantial hit. I will I will provide them to you at cost price, of course.
Yes, lovely. I think that's very fair, and I think I will stay for a treatment. My feet have gotten very crusty, and I hate having crusty feet.
Yes, Sabrina, and she gets a little, and you get whisked off by this like teenage girl to sort of get you through the bars. It's very lovely.
How much did I spend on the potions? You just name your
50
prices.
gold.
Oof.
We have so much gold.
Really?
I'm at
Only hit me
45
with
left. Like, I've spent quite a lot. Yeah, 50 gold seems.
Potions
That's
aren't
right.
cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is actually a lot very cheap for 8 little.
Don't tell him that.
Whatever. Done. I'm getting washed. I'm writing things down. Go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yerd and Jet.
You can go first.
Yeah, well, Jet wants to go back to the blacksmith, but he's also going to just be like, Yodelug, we should go check in with the Order of the Gauntlet and find out some more information about this necromancer. Considering we finally dealt with the shenanigans in the town, let's go and see what's been going on outside the town.
Yes, that bloody necromancer. We need to put him back in the ground for good. But I was also thinking, shouldn't have Voldemir been back in town?
Yeah, did we conclude where Voldemir went?
Is there any? Maybe we should. I can check the local blacksmith is.
Well, there wasn't any sign of him there last night, but he was fastidious about cleaning up after himself.
You hope.
You hope. You hope. Well, if we want to go check on him, let's head over to the blacksmith now. Then, if that can solve us two birds with the one, two quacks with the one rock.
One rock. Yeah, is there more than one smithy? He could have been to a more private
So
vineyard.
just remind me, with Boldrimir, you last saw him in the mines.
Yeah, we took him up to the bottom of the temple, and then because he was like, "Nope, I'm not coming to the fane. Fuck that."
Yeah.
And then he scampered away.
And you parted ways, and you gave him the schematics for what?
The
Armor.
yeah, the like earth push
Okay.
armor and
Yep.
like some elemental earth.
And you gave him the elemental earth. Okay. All right.
I think he was gonna go make it, right? That was his whole plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
head over to the smithy.
Yes. We take the scenic route. We go wandering through town.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is it's the wait. Where are you going?
Isn't
Smithy.
this furthest?
This is the smithy.
Oh.
The red
Yeah.
buildings are all the important ones.
Okay. Is this the
Um,
only smithy in town? Aye, is this the only smithy in town? I phew, open the doors.
Looks like it.
I think so.
Hmm. That's the armory.
That's where the Fletcher. That's where Ironhead is.
I should make it this friend.
He's a armor sales guy.
Just runs the.
And an armor repairer. It's complex. The economics are deep. So yeah, look, well, if it was quiet yesterday, it certainly isn't today. It's a like sort of quite. There's not that many people there. There's like there's a father and three children, but the children are like teenage age. And the father's sort of doing some paperwork while the children, two girls and a boy, hammer out a bunch of projects.
By
In the
going
corner, however,
the like the
is old man Voldemir at the back corner.
Baldrimir, you tiny bastard. It's good to see you didn't get eaten by old bastard. It's good to see snaky face there last night. I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you almost get eaten. And
What was
so
that?
it seems.
What was Voldemir's accent?
Who knows?
I
Yep.
don't know, but I want to try a French one for Embers.
Okay.
Unrelated.
Yeah, I do not remember at all. He was like,
Ah, my friends, how are you? I am Belgium Voldemir.
Yeah, because he was like the Magicka dude, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like Dutch. But
Yeah,
this is good. Yeah. This
He's
is it.
Central European.
Yeah.
Sure,
He's a worldly.
he's worldly. It's like, we figured we'd find you in this place here, and I'm gonna need some help from you in a bit. But first, a more pressing business. We heard while we were down in that temple rescuing your sorry ass, we got a message from Red Lodge saying about there being a necromancer up in the hills nearby harassing the town.
Ah, yes. Well, you know me. I would have come and talked to you earlier. I assume that no one else could have saved Red Lodge yesterday but you. But I have projects that they must be tended to. And yes.
I was just gonna say, speaking of projects, is this what I think it is?
Oh, do I have something for you, Yordalog? And in that same vein, I really don't know a lot of what's going on. Oh, fuck, I'm going Scottish.
Look, you're like, well,
Good luck.
You're like one of those, like
Yardelug.
like when freshmen go overseas and then suddenly, they're Scottish and or
Exactly.
they're- Yep.
Pathetic accent adoption. Anyway, yes, I do not pay much attention to what is going on outside of the forge. So if there was a necromancer or a vampire or a cyclone, I don't know. But I have heard talk of necromancy. But this is a hypochondriac town. Everything is bad to them. Storms, hippogriffs, cultists, bombs, hydras, everything bad happens here. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that is true is metal on metal. And he slams his hammer down.
I mean, that's
On the
certainly a point. It is a lot more reliable than normal peasant lives.
This is definitely not the same personality as previous Voldemir, but I like this Voldemir.
It's fine. It works. It works.
Just release some character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his accent.
His nationality. And so he sort of grabs you by the shoulders, Jodalurg, and he moves you over, and he's like, yes, right there, and he brandishes this, like sort of heaves this,
Like arms out.
yeah, coat of really delicately like webbed like chainmail, but it's got small like plates of rock embedded through it. And he says, put this on, and he sort of helps you dress into it. And now he says, now focus.
I'm focusing.
Just pokes him. He's like, focus harder. Put some effort into it.
And as you sort of like acclimatize to the armor, and you your mind really adapts to the weight, it starts to feel incredibly light. Like it's super heavy when you put it on, but it starts to lighten up. And then as it lightens up, some of the rocks on the metals on the armor start to like detach, and then Voldemir says to Jet, "Now, shoot him."
Just like,
Hey, what?
well, if you say so. This is only gone. It's like, Yodelurg, it'll be fine. This has only gone badly once or twice, but we've tried this for years. It usually is fine. And he takes 2 steps back and he shoots him.
I don't know if I consent to.
It's fine.
So-
It's fine.
The sort of like rocks that have been floating around you, as the shot comes, sort of go poof into a little shield that absorbs the shot and then and gets blasted and then resume just sort of orbiting around you.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. What does this mean?
So I'll paste you the technical details later.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Jet's attacks.
But
Yeah.
this is
I-
homebrew, and we might have to adjust the
Yeah, how
the
it
scales.
goes.
Yep. That's incredible.
I like I said last time, he is annoyingly good with a hammer.
Yes, and that creature down there, he's a genius. I just look, Jet, and he sort of like grabs you by the scruff of your neck and just like pushes you into this schematics, and like you starting a very deep technical conversation about the work of this thing. It goes completely over your head, Jetlag.
Yep.
We're just having a great time. It's like, oh, it's like when we were back in with our master as in the apprenticeship.
I'm just busy like trying to fiddle with the armor, trying to see like the limitations of it, or see what else it kind of works on.
Yeah.
Try sneaking around.
Yeah.
So one of the kids is like, he just like picks up his shovel. He's like, "Do you want me to throw this at you?"
Hey, throw something sharp at me.
So he just like picks up his like pick, one of the like I don't know, blacksmith tools, and just like goes and embeds itself in like the rocks that coalesce and then sort of just drops to the ground.
Yep.
Okay. You get the gist.
Yep.
How cool.
Well, this is a mighty fine use of this that you've found, Voldemir. It looks like you've outdone yourself.
This medieval watermelon sugar is actually really good. Some of these suck, but this one's really good.
It's fucking mine stops like after every song and I have to go and click play again. Such a pain.
Are you on Lachlan's stream? Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? I don't see you on there.
Turn your mic off, because it happens if you talk for more than 30 seconds. It like cuts it. Just mute yourself. I should be able to hear you through my mic.
Interesting.
I hope.
Well, let's see how that goes. Well, I don't use my mic, so.
You can hear him, yeah?
Yeah.
How weird.
What are you up to?
Back to me.
Oh yeah, sure. You set out.
Go, Mac.
You honestly don't have to go far. Just south of the markets in Red Lodge, start these rolling hills, and they're just like covered in berry bushes. Well, they're not all seed melons. In fact, you haven't seen any seed melons yet, but they're definitely berries.
Okay.
You eventually get confronted by like a worker, a young woman who's like,
I don't really know how to say this. I know you're a hero of our town, but you're trampling the berries. sorry. In fact, I've heard you're actually a double hero. And all due respect, in fact, to due respect, but you really need to stop trampling these berries. I'm pretty sure you can fly, right? Oh, I'm not sure if we grow sea melons in this area. I don't think I've ever heard that term.
all right. So we fast forward through the seed melon and strawberry discussion, and she says, "Oh, yes, of course. Right this way. Just try to stay out of the bushes and in between them." Okay.
No.
+4!
Look, this staying out of the bushes is an incredibly low acrobatical requirement, so you are fine. Yeah, and she leads you through the rolling berry hills into sort of like a bit of a greenhouse where they keep the strawberries, and it is like sort of layered up. It's like a bit of vertical growing that they're doing. So it's like kind of like, the Matrix where the shelves of guns come out.
Oh, yeah.
You essentially enter this greenhouse and it's just shelves of strawberries.
Oh no, my mother is.
Can I speak to
Oh, of course. She runs off and she gets her mother, who's like a, I don't know, late or early 50s woman, and she comes back and she's like, "Oh, hello. I don't know your name, but I know you've saved us. Quack. What can I do for you?"
Quack? I wish to sponsor this farm so that you may produce more of these.
Oh, that is quite generous.
I mean, of course. Would you like to taste one?
Yes.
She says, "Isabel, bring the man." And she looks at you and she says, "Man, some seed melons."
Birdman.
Bourbon, of course. Sorry, I'm not very cultured. And she brings you like a little basket of these strawberries, and they're pretty actually roll for quality, but roll for quality. Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. They're a bit of a miss. So what are you gonna do?
These are not up to what we expect. If we're going to deliver Lathanna's gift to the people, we need to.
Yes, I-
Melons, I don't know how to make a good seed melon, but I'm telling you, you don't either. You need to learn.
That's so rough.
Well, I'm more of a blueberry specialist, but look, with your sponsorship, I suppose anything is possible.
Very good. I've been sent here by Lathanna. I believe he's delivered me to you so I can sponsor your seed melon empire. Excuse me,
Yes.
my seed melon empire.
Well,
Lathanna's seed melon empire.
now that you mention it,
She sort of turns to her daughter and she's like,
Isabel, didn't you want to go to the city? Maybe with Quark's patronage, you could learn from the master
Verriers in the city, the secrets of the
Verrier.
straw.
I mean seed melon. She's like, the daughter's like, oh, yes, I'd love to do that.
So, the conversation goes on. She packs her bags and she leaves. Yeah, she leaves that afternoon. How much money do you give her to support her initial?
How much money do you have? I got 197 gold, but I don't know whether I've collected any more recently.
No, that'd be about right. I've got 45.
I have 300.
I'm gonna
Jesus. I get all of it, and I spend all of it as well.
I think I've donated a bit. Oof.
Okay.
Between the grandmother and Rosie Quark. Here, use this to expand your operation and trade. Was it Franklin?
Isabel, yes.
I'm just gonna
Is that about
Is that-
like?
Is that
Sorry.
wait, you calling the daughter or the mother, Frankie?
the daughter.
Okay, fine. she doesn't care. Like with that amount of money, you can call her whatever you
It's
want.
like 10 grand or something, isn't it? Like, or
Look,
what
this
is
is
it?
this is gonna be a serious strawberry enterprise. She's like the mother, whose name shall be Joanna.
Okay. I feel like you just read my mind. I was thinking Joanna before you said it. It was just weird.
I don't know. I was thinking like J.K. Rowling. You should have J.K. Rowling
Cool.
vibes, and I don't know why. And I was like, okay.
Because she's just
Joanna.
very problematic.
Yeah.
um,
Everything she produces is shit.
she's gonna make the Harry Potter of strawberries. So she's like sort of just talking about her plans. She's like, oh, I'll clear out the old boysenberry patch and those blackberry shrubs have never done well anyway. And she starts like planning how she's going to expand the production of strawberries. And she'll need so many. Fuck, what are little things called? Runners. Anyone garden? What are they called?
Runner.
Props. Hey Eliza, what do you call like a strawberry bit that like makes new strawberries and you like chop it off and plant it yourself? A runner.
Raft?
Oh,
Oh,
It's a
no.
runner.
I'll need so many runners. Oh, I'll have to collect them from the nearby towns and maybe Waterdeep as well. Oh, I'll send John. He'll do well.
And it's like she just rattles off all these plans. She's like,
Thank you, Clark. Return soon, and I'll show you what I've accomplished.
I will return. Frankie better have done it.
okay, all right.
Quark, by the way, I have the guy who's
Oh yeah, Ailson.
I forgot about Elton.
Ailson, he saw you in the pub in the morning. He was like he's a bit he's had a bit of a rough day. He's been quite shaken up by the events, and he's just been getting like his plans were basically to stay at the pub all day and get absolutely toasted. So by the time you get back, he's probably gonna be in a bit of a state.
I mean, fair.
Perfect.
He spread his seed.
Thunder. Like Thunder would be proud.
Okay, you sort through them. You can find some pretty acceptable ones amongst the underwhelming produce.
Was there an Order of the Gauntlet here or not?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Who's Order of the Gauntlet?
Just so many people to look through.
I think I want to check out the markets for like some talismans as well or something. Something magical.
Oh. The priest is Order of the Gauntlet guy.
Oh! He's got a lot of jobs, this boy.
Alright, we'll go back to him. I think he's just like, I think he actually wanted us to kill cultists more than the necromancer last time. I think based on what's happening in the town, the cultists they're invading, trying to blow up every town that in the nearby region. This necromancer's gone a bit quiet. Maybe we should get rid of the remaining forces of the earth and water and get rid of the heads of the air and fire.
I mean, considering what they did to Wamford and what they tried here, that certainly wouldn't be a bad idea. But I mean, there's got to be more to it than we're seeing. Like, there's a lot of activity for merely chopping the head off these people. Like, these are big organizations.
Hey, we've just got to tackle it one step at a time.
I mean, ain't that the truth?
While you're in the bath, Embers, another woman sort of slides in next to you. Not in your bath, in the accompanying bath, right? Like,
It's like, wow, like,
this isn't some sort of anime
yeah.
manga bullshit.
Would you like to wash my back?
No.
Yeah.
They do not wash each other's backs. There is a curtain between the bath tubs.
Ooh.
How do I know it's a woman?
Sexy silhouette.
Because she speaks to you. It's really steamy. And she says, well, good morning, operative.
Oh, hello. Who is there?
Oh, the new. This would be good actually. I'll be impressed if you can this up. And she says, "Oh fuck, I have no idea. What was the guy you were talking to on Wamford's name? I really need to write this
shit, I
down."
just looked it up as well. It was like something dumb. That guy is what I have in my notes.
Ah, damn it, Dylan.
I'm looking. Ah, here we go.
Nalaska?
That's the proprietor of the bar.
Jerome. Jerome
Oh, yeah, it was
Vandaska?
Jerome.
Jerome. Jerome mentioned you might be making a stop in Red Larch.
Ah, you know Jerome.
Yes, we go way back. I would say.
D'accord.
I am Adora, the contact in Red Larch. Now, why don't you give me a quick update on what's happening with the cultists? Other than what happened yesterday, I'm afraid to say out of the loop.
Oh, this is okay. We will have the bath, and I will tell you everything that I know. I talked to her about I start from the cultists in the square and kind of how we ended up there and what happened at the Fane, including that the fire cult knows we exist because we sort of did a little... Yes, the boys, they went up in the stone elevator, and the fire cult, they now know that we exist if they did not before. And we know there's definitely 4 cults, one for fire and water and air, and well, it could have been African. And the other one, on the ground,
The earth.
the dirt, the dirt cult.
Yes,
Yes.
well, above
above the dirt, it's been quite troubled times around the Sumber Hills. There's been floods and fires and typhoons, well, cyclones, kind of a typhoon, I suppose.
Hurricanes.
There's been all manner of wild creature assaulting travelers on the way. It's incredibly unsafe out here. We anyone we have sent in to observe what is going on inside the Sumber Hills themselves has not returned. You are the only ones who have made it out alive. What you have done is truly incredible, frankly.
Ah, merci. It is nice to receive some recognition finally.
We killed
Yes,
Helen
that's,
Ray so long ago.
Yeah, I completed my previous mission weeks and weeks ago, but I could not brag about it to anyone nearby. It was terrible. And alors, we have also killed the leader of the water cult, the Trident dude, Gra Nadal. Gar Shatakil. Yes, I was thinking of the fireball tennis player. I'm sorry.
Yes, we have a very small dossier on him. And
Well, you can mark it terminated now.
Well, very good, we shall. All that remains is, unfortunately, the other cult leaders. We believe that the cults, although they are all competing, are all working to the same objective. What you have done has neutered the Earth cultists. Our reports are that there's been almost zero, the water cultists. There's been almost zero water cultist activity above in the Sumber Hills of late, and that is fantastic. But it seems that the fire and the air cults have been particularly active. It's like they've seen the weakness in the water cult and are claiming territory and power. They're particularly recruiting from the ruffians and desperate and wild of the region. We've seen fire giants come down from the north and disappearing in the hills, never to be seen again. We've seen air elementals sweeping through the skies, disappearing into the hills as well. It's like they're rallying for something bigger. We must know what.
Okay, so what is it you want me to do?
You must go deeper. Write that down.
Yes, I do believe this is the plan for the group and I once we gain our bearings. We do not plan to stay here for too long. Perhaps we will kill the necromancer before we leave. But other than that, I do not see what else we should be doing. We are still looking for the... so I'm with the boys under the guise that I'm helping them look for the delegation that is missing. We have found about a quarter of them in the Earth cult. So I believe we will find the rest. Pardon?
Unfortunately, we do not have much information on the delegation. We believe, however, that there is a layer underneath the Fane, even rawer, even more ancient.
Ah, yes, with the pointy elves, correct?
You've been there? You've been under the Fane?
We have not been under the Fane, but we have seen, I think, some maps. I would have to confirm with the boys. It's some temple for the very... I've forgotten their name, but they are the very scary race that nobody likes.
Oh, you mean... And she sort of lowers her voice. The Drow.
Yes, that is the one! The Drow! I say it really loudly. Like I'm concerned.
Yes. Shh. You'll scare the town. You'll scare these women. You must be sensitive with this information.
Désolé. My brow! I got some wax on it. That is what I said.
And recovery, I knew you would be a good center empire. That subterfuge is flawless.
Oh, I'm liking this accent. This is fun. Because you
It's good.
all
I
have
like
like
it.
little catchphrases like Quark and but I can use allure, and it just gets me into character so much easier. I love
Yeah.
it.
I think it's a really good idea. Yes, we have been collaborating as much as it hurts us with the Gauntlet, and they have strong reasons to believe that the only place left for the missing delegation members must be below the Fane. Unfortunately, we do not know what's down there. Only that it's ancient drow temples, which have clearly been reappropriated by the cultists.
Into this more. I will have to tell the boys with great subterfuge. Not how I got this information, but that we must go down. Is there any support that the Gauntlet or the Zentrim will be able to give us? This is an incredibly dangerous mission.
Well, we have been in anticipation of your return. We have gathered some humble resources for you, and she hands you 2 scrolls, or just slides up 2 scrolls under the curtain. You
Take
can't
the
touch them
scrolls.
because you got wet hands.
Fair enough.
Conveniently, will dry out maybe in 20 minutes from now.
Beautiful. I use my mage hand, which is dry.
You open them up and they say TBD.
Fair enough. What an interesting scroll! It must have a
Yeah.
timer on it, so it will reveal its information later. I will use my mage hand to put this in my bag and probably forget about it until later.
Yeah, I'm just going back through our notes and making a note of the other scrolls we have on like my actual character sheet.
2 scrolls, yeah.
Yeah, two
Thank you,
scrolls.
Adora. It has been nice to talk to someone finally about my missions. I am glad to hear the Zentrim are enjoying what I am doing, and through you, I am able to help you, and you are able to help me get back at my dad for fun personal matters I won't discuss.
Yes, and you're not just helping me, of course. You are helping humanity.
Oh, who cares about that?
It's just like, ha, that's the spirit. and the she sort of like, instead of like getting out, like hearing a splash and her leaving, you just sort of see her silhouette like fade into the bath, and that's that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh dear, perhaps he was a water cultist after all. I would have to check those scrolls very carefully. I'd revealed everything. I probably should have checked.
Yeah.
Just turns out it's like a water cult.
That'd be pretty funny. I'm just imagining her like slinky away, going to the bath and like trying to get like edge out over the.
Just over the other side,
Yeah.
just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. Thank you. If there's time, I want to go to the markets. If not, I'm not too fast.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to the markets. It sells knickknacks and frivolities and farm produce.
I eye off the knickknacks to see if there's anything that might be magical. I get my like Arcana eye out.
Okay, roll Arcana.
Oh, I didn't mean
Yep.
to roll with advantage. Just a 13.
Yep, there's a couple trinkets that have clearly been imbued with magic. There's like a snow globe with actual snow inside it,
Ooh.
and roller skates of that all like move you forward on their own.
Ooh. Do they have heels on them? Are they
Yep.
heeled roller skates? Oh my god, they do?
Heelies.
Oh, in that case, yes, absolutely. I approach the vendor and ask about the roller skates.
Oh, the roller skates of perpetual motion? Of course. One of my most popular trinkets amongst children. You are probably small enough to fit one of our larger sizes.
Ooh, that's good news. What do they do? Do they just go?
Well, they move you forward at a what I guarantee to parents he sort of nudges you is a safe pace for most children.
Oh, I see.
Made by one of the finest toy artisans in actually, let me.
No, Moran.
I
No,
don't see how these are going to be useful, but I still want them.
in
most why is this so hard? Oh yes, one of the most famous toy artisans in a region I've never been to called Barovia. I believe his name is Blinksy.
I have no idea what this means. You look great.
Dylan did, so it was
Yeah,
worth it.
Dylan did. It's worth it. He's so happy. Look at his face. He's so cute. In Brixie, you say? Oh no, hang on. Oh, in Briggs. No,
That's Italian.
Yes, and you sort
I
of
hate it.
you sort of open up the shoe, and inside on the sizing, it's got Blinksy's classic "Is no fun, is no Blinksky."
Amazing.
Allora, would I be able to try these on?
Oh, be my guess.
I put them on and give them a spin. Are they fun? What do they do?
They are jovial. They move you as soon as you like kick your little heel out, the wheels that are like always spinning just move you forward at slightly faster than walking pace.
Okay. I don't think they'd be useful. Like, they're fun. I just don't think, like, what am I going to use them for?
Rolling around at slightly faster than walking pace.
That's true. Do I get tired while being in them, or it's like fine? All right. I ask him how much they are.
Oh, on the house for the hero of Red Lodge.
Oh. I mean, probably gonna steal them anyway. Oh. Thank you very much. What is your name? I will make sure to remember you.
Oh, Adolf.
Whoa.
David.
I bring joy to the children. The youth. I bring joy to the youth.
You're a real gas, aren't you? Beautiful.
So what happened to PewDiePie?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna
Oh no! Oh.
Please don't cancel us, Twitch.
It's literally only me in the chat room. It's okay. What's my last name? The Lament family will remember you and your services to the children of Red Lodge. Thank you. And I skate off into the sunset.
Bows elegantly.
And she's
So you heal off, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a great mental image.
I feel like there's gonna be something up with these, like they're gonna run out of power or something. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm just having the best time though.
Like a little hamster inside and just go around.
Could you imagine? I'm just gonna be like,
Maybe,
Dad never let me have these, even though we were so rich. He knows nothing.
Maybe Jet can do this for you.
Jet can add some propulsion.
Well, I am an artificer. Oh my god.
Make them faster!
Jet is definitely going to suggest that when he sees them.
I almost want them to like stick to surfaces so I can like skate up a castle. Like stuff like that. That'd be a cool mod. I might ask him.
It's 11:45 if you want to watch how completely ineffective these two.
Huh? Wait, what?
11:45.
Oh, it's an actual video, it's not a photo.
Oh
Oh my god, no. Also, the left one's gonna go up faster? Oh, that's so boring. Oh my god.
And with
Oh my God.
Dwarven engineering, it might be slightly better.
Oh, so lame.
Rocket shoe.
That was insane. Nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing.
Love it.
Oh, amazing. Alright. So Quark's just left the farm, Embers has left the market.
Yeah, I'm trying to skate around to find anyone else from the party so I can like show them my new shoes. I'm very excited about them.
What I
Roll performance as you cruise through town. You look, you're a bit new to the Healy game, but the townsfolk are still impressed.
And make sure to avoid this road.
Yes. Okay. What else is going on? Sorry.
No.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
I've come.
Jet's planning to stay at the smithy for a bit longer once Yodelurg leaves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the inn, start getting everything ready, maybe have a few drinks with Ailson.
Yeah. Okay. You walk into the inn, and Ailson says,
And I excitedly be like, I'll have what he's having.
and he sort of throws his arm around and is like, my best mate.
Oh.
That's the sort of quality of conversation you're getting from him.
Yeah, perfect. I'm
He's a
in.
mess. Yeah. Okay. He just like slobbers all over you and tells you all these stories about his like time on like being a sea captain, which you are. Roll me insight.
Oh, it's the first roll I've had today.
Are certain are full of shit, and you're like you're pretty sure he's never seen a body of water bigger than a river. So, but you know, he keeps on telling it regardless.
Yep. I'm just like, drinks.
Yeah, the bar staff are quite attentive, and they bring you out some dwarven ale, like pretty. They don't always serve the dwarven stuff. It's like that's kind of like it's like Russian vodka rather than whatever. You know, it's legit. It's Chardonnay from Chardonnay. You know.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyone else still roaming around town, or are we all making our way back to the inn?
Late enough to get my hours yet.
Oh, yep. Unless anyone's still doing stuff during the day, the sun is setting. You can collect your arrows.
What can Ironman?
Iron Head. Thank you.
Hello, Head Ironman. Did you
Well, yes. Look, I spent my whole day on this. I had to turn some customers away, but I wanted pure focus, and I present to you Feng's Ironhead arrows.
Wow, very good.
And he just holds them out.
On the house, I assume.
Of course. Do you want to inspect them or anything, or are you just going to accept them?
I'll have a look at them. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Roll for inspection.
what's
Roll
the
for investigation.
investigation?
That's a good roll.
Look, you've seen a lot of arrows in your time. You know, you're not new to the game. These are pretty good. He's done a reasonable job. The quality of the ingredients, like all the materials he used, like the
My
twine,
Feathers.
the twine.
What about Graz feathers?
The what?
Do you have Graz feathers?
Yeah, I've checked a couple of grass in there too.
Okay, yeah. He did actually. Let me roll something actually.
Ooh.
Quark, these are some of the finest arrows I've seen. Look at the feathers. Ooh.
He didn't notice any difference in the feathers, so grass are just intermingled in there.
Oh, that's beautiful. Quark,
Very touching.
thank you, Feng. I know that I saved your life twice, but here's a few gold for putting such good work towards this. I give him 5 gold.
And he says, "Well, may these arrows save yours."
Oof. Very poetic. Nice.
Quark, nice. I thank him again, and I head off.
Nice. Very good. Back to the inn. Jet.
Yeah, if it's the end of the day, if he's put in a solid couple hours working with Voldemir, he'll head back to the inn as well.
All right. By this point, Yodelurg, roll me for intoxication. 1d100.
Ooh, I love this.
Actually, how should I do this? You've been drinking for an hour.
It's
So
not that
roll
much.
me a 1d. So drunkenness is a scale from 0 to 100. Roll me a 1d100 plus. Actually, drunken. We'll say sobriety is a scale from 1 to 100. So if you're 0, you are completely smashed. 1, you're 100% sober. So roll me a 1d100 with a modifier, or 100 plus is sober, of 80. So 1d100 plus 80. Wait, 50. 1d100 plus 50. There's a chance you could have got
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be completely fine if I'm at 80. D100 plus.
50. We'll move the
50.
floor down.
Hmm.
Okay, you hold your liquor like a champ. Alison,
I've
on
been-
the other hand,
Too busy like looking after Ailson and listening to the stories.
there's a lot of listening going on. Ailson's a mess, but you're doing just fine.
Standard dwarves.
Yeah.
Do the rest of you start drinking?
I'm showing off in the bar my new shoes. I'm just very excited about them.
Okay.
Quack, you are back. Check out what I can do now. Whee!
What are those?
They are the shoes that have the wheels on them, and they go broom broom.
Quack, holy shit, Embez. I didn't know these shoes could get any more ridiculous, but you've done it.
I think they will keep my feet nice and soft, which is why I like them so much. I do not have to walk anymore. I can just stand.
I think they're really cool. Quack, wow. That's really cool. It's like you're flying, but not.
But on the
But not touching the ground anymore.
Yes, it is like flying, but worse. Why did I go Italian again?
Oh my lord.
Bippity boppity.
You're
Oh,
worldly too.
hello, what did you do with your debt today?
Quack, what?
Quack. Your day.
Ah, my day. I bought a farm, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure how these things work, in the forest.
Oh mon Dieu.
People don't own farms, they just pick berries. But I think I bought a farm and I made some special arrows. It was a good day. What did you get up to? Anything nefarious?
No, not at all. I bought some potions for the group, so next time we are in the battle, I will not die. And I should probably give you some potions. So I give Quark 2 of the smaller health potions.
Quack, I go to drink one now.
No,
Yeah.
no, stop. These are for if you are injured. They were very expensive. Do not drink them unless you need them.
Ah, Quack. Sorry, I thought it was another one of your mojitos.
Fair enough. I would not subject you to that again. I know you like the seed melon in its entirety.
Well, Quack, I specifically like the seed to... Yes.
Oh! Oh, it makes more sense now why you do not like the mojito. It has no seeds. I understand.
Quack.
Drained out.
I feel like I wanted to know you so much better, Quark.
Oh man.
How fun. I get a strawberry mojito from the bar because now Quark's got me thinking about them.
Oh, that's right, because you were the only one who didn't roll super high for Friends with Quark last time.
Wasn't I?
Yeah, you were like one less than me and Yodelurg.
Oh, whatever. And I think we finally had a good exchange for the first time ever.
Potions
Damn
just
it,
like
all.
a thing in the game or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. Yeah.
It's not a periaptive health, is it? No.
No.
hell
Oh, this is a fun song.
This is so the pub's getting pretty like the beers are flowing, everyone's surviving, and a sea shanty.
Sea Shanty comes on.
Yeah.
Does Ailson join in?
This has 158 million listens on fucking Spotify.
Wow.
Impressive.
A lot of D&D players out there.
People
guy-
just
This guy is the 377th most listened to artist in the world, and he only has this song.
Wait, no, it's 70 million listens.
Yeah, so this one is 70, but if you go to his page,
Oh, I see.
the same fucking song has 158, so it's more than that, right?
Oh yeah, Jesus. That's wild. People loved their sea shanties last year. It's just a thing. At this point, Jet, who's just sort of slid in next to Yodelug and Allison, and just be like, Yodelug, I've got something to show you. Been working on this all day and all night. And just like smacks Gar's claw up on the table, like with his right arm. It's like, what do you think?
Oh, so you got the claw now.
Well,
Wait,
Jet hung onto the claw, so he's just
Yep.
has it over the end of his arm and just like bonked it onto the end of the table.
Wait, so
Who's
the
cool?
the stub arm or your actual
Yeah, like
arm?
my arm that I don't have anymore.
Ah,
So hold
What
up.
claw?
Gar's Shadowfield's claw. So Gar has a spear and a monster claw.
Yeah.
I'll find the photo.
yeah, I know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my god, you have a monster claw now? That's terrifying.
Well, it's
And it's he was holding it with one hand anyway.
The one hand.
No, it's
You're-
stub.
you made this too complicated. I was gonna do a fun thing with it. You're taking it
I'm-
too seriously.
I'm with it. It matches. It's blue. It matches the rest of you.
Well, you know, I was planning to walk in holding the spear, which would have been very amusing, but you know, these townspeople are a little bit traumatized.
Hey, that might have been a bit of a dark joke. We're all about the light in here.
Hello, you know, Jet, if you go to the lavender, your arm might turn pink. Give it a good steam, you know?
I mean, metal's not that tasty, but you know.
Oh, I thought you had crabs.
So Dylan, I really want to visualize this. You've got your regular hand and then your gun cannon hand, and you've mounted so you're gonna shoot out of the claw.
Oh, well, you've given it away. Like, the gag I was going for before we all got far too confused was he was going to be like, look what I've got, and then everyone's meant to be like, ah, what the fuck, you weirdo, and then he was just going to, like, throw it on the floor and, have, so, just gonna retcon that anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a cloche.
So do it for the PCs.
Do it for the PC. So comes in and everyone's just like, why would you do that? It's like twice the size of your body. This is ridiculous. He sort of like throws it on the ground, and like in its place, he's just got like this super intricately crafted metal hand where it was that's just sort of like dripping with like sort of red light. It has symbols of Tyr and Lathander carved all over it, and just like a big hole in the center, or like a big barrel in the center of the palm.
Is this made with the schematics that you found?
They're
The one from ages ago? Do you remember
yeah.
that?
So he can't actually use that yet because we haven't gone back to the air cult. But everyone, if anyone's looking especially carefully, there's a ring of sort of black cubes around the wrist. That may or may not just be ornamentation.
I like it. Oh, the symbols.
It is. I mean, having another hand again after all this time is sort of nice. So it only makes sense that Tyr was missing a hand, and that no matter what he did, it was always bleeding. So I feel if I can pay some tribute to that and have it bleeding light, that's the closest I can do without being
Hey.
too sacrilegious.
With
Well,
two
I-
hands, though.
I think it's going to be a lot more handy having you around now, Jet.
Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to aim properly now.
You are not armless anymore.
That works so well. That's
Ah,
That's particularly like sophisticated given the French accent.
Yeah.
Like that's an A plus. You can have inspiration for that pun.
oh my god, he's handing it out.
That, look,
I had it already. Thank
really,
you.
that's a really good pun. Like,
Is
that's a-
armless.
It's the next level. Alright, Dylan, I need you to like put a description of this in the Facebook chat for me so I can just, lock it down in my mind because it sounds very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is proceeding then going to take Yodelo's ale with his new hand and just be like, this is so nice, and then drink it.
Okay.
I did.
So
Right.
do all of you drink tonight?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You drink late into the night, so all of you roll me unmodified D100s. Remember, 0 is drunk, 100 is sober.
Oh god, remember when we did this in Womford and it was like such fucking hell.
It's like that. Yes.
This is what happened last time.
This is almost exactly the same as what happened last time.
And Ailson is passed out.
I was like, oh, he's meant to be a sea captain. He can't even hold his liquor.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh.
So I'm gonna, yeah, there you go.
A 1d1. Elson.
Alright, so night, the pub, everyone's sort of left except for you guys, and the bar staff kind of like awkwardly they kind of like look at each other, they're like, come on, go. But you guys pay no attention whatsoever. Even Embez, you sort of notice it, but like, you don't think shit.
I literally throw a handful of gold at the bastard. I'll be like, oh, ale!
Yeah, and they're just like, they just keep going, and eventually like the pub clears out. It's just like one bar member and you're just like completely going for it. Eventually, while the two of you are absolutely smashed, dawn rises.
Oh no. So stayed up so late. It's the dawn.
And I think we'll leave it there for tonight. That was a pretty fun shopping session.
Yeah.
No, that was very
Good
fun.
man. So many good.
I do love little, adventure ones like
Yeah.
that. Like, that was cute.
Yeah, it was
Administrative.
like a cute little city session. Sure.
Thank
Sweet.
you. I might run, because I kind of... Messina's got a new flavor, and I think I might be able to get there before 10:30, so I might get
Yeah.
going. But thank you for the amazing...
Enjoy.
Nice. Back at it. Next.
We've heard this flavor is like crack because they Instagram. If you don't follow their Instagram, do because they're
We've got like 15 minutes.
Okay, we go. All
I
right,
love you all!
Bye.
bye, friends.
Bye bye.
Alright.